Back into the claim, and look what's in the back of the dry washer. I mean, back of the side-by-side. Brought a buddy out, so I'm letting him use my small Royal, and I've got the Keen 151S, barely fit in there. I can't believe we got 2 dry washers packed in the back of that, and we had to shove our food and water and tools down in little spaces and fill it all up, and dang. All right, I'm gonna get this thing set up, and oh boy, I really wish I would have remembered to take my vitamins today. If you remember the last video, I left off in the trench right there at the small Royal dry washer. Look at this thing. I even get it all on the camera. So far I'm liking it. Talk to me after 5 hours of digging, but I like how everything, the hose is really flexible and it slides right on there. And of course you get a nut driver, a 5/16 nut driver. It's so much easier than trying to get in there with a flathead. But let's try to do a cold start on this. Turn the fuel on, take it out of the off position. Said this is a cold start. It's been sitting all night. I didn't get a very good pull with the first one. It's my left hand. That's just on idle. She's already shaking pretty good. We got the little bumpers back there to shake the top. Oh, look at how much that top hopper's shaking. So I shouldn't have to rake the rocks down off the... I like this thing so far. All right, let's move some dirt. Oh, that was a 20-minute run. Look at the size of these tailings. In 20 minutes, I love this thing. There's no waiting for the one shovel to go through between putting the other. In fact, to grab my sweat towel and wipe my face, I gotta hurry and give it 4 fast shovelfuls and get a bunch of material in the hopper so I can have a few seconds to grab my sweat rag and wipe my face. And that doesn't leave enough time to go get a drink of Gatorade. But this is a 20-minute run. This is about an hour run for standard dry washer. So I already did this hole on this side of the old trench and open that thing up. So we're gonna let this dry out for a bit. Let's do a clean out and see what we can pull in 20 minutes. Oh, and that motor's nice and quiet. It's a soft noise. It's not bad at all. And the dust hasn't been too bad from this machine. I guess that static mat helps control dust a little bit in the S series. Let me catch my breath and we'll get this panned out. It's kind of neat. I've never had a dry washer where you can remove the entire tray and sit here and look at it. But yeah, the sun here. I didn't see much behind the first riffle, but the second one, there's a piece of gold right in front of my finger. I'm shaking. That worked me in 20 minutes. If you can see that, it's really bright. I can't tell if you can see that or not, but right in front of my fingertip is a nice little piece of gold right there. All right, let's get this panned out. So I had to divide half the material. It's almost a pan full of material those riffles held. I'm not used to that. But I went ahead and got the snuffer bottle and picked up some little bits that were in there. And there was some micro dots I'm not used to getting. And that says something for as damp as the material. Some of the material were running through there. I'm not used to seeing that. There's definitely something to that vibrostatic cloth, 4-layer cloth, and wow. But the amount of black sand, I'm not used to that either. That almost fell backwards. That's a heavy pan. That's almost all black sand under that layer and those 2 big riffles and that Garrett Super Sluice. And there was just as much black sand in the other pan I did. All right, let's get this pan down. Well, I did the second pan. It must have the heavier pieces. I just found a nugget that may beat we're up to 0.6 on this claim. This may be 0.7, 0.8. And using that small dry washer recently, I've had to leave off. And had I had this big one, I would have already collected this because I would have moved on and went through there. But look at this. Oh, you see it from there. Whoa. Look at that gold. 20 minutes. And I've done like an hour worth of work already. It's going to be a good day. Look at this piece. Look at that nugget. It's so heavy it just stayed there. It didn't bounce. Wow. All right, I'm going to catch my breath and get back at it, guys. We're on the gold again. Woo-hoo! That's got to beat that 0.6. So I've heard that the elusive Bigfoot has been spotted out here. We're gonna, let's see, just put this here. Oh. I can duck down behind this bush here and watch for a bit. I hear something coming. We caught him. All right, hey, give that back. Dude, give that back. It's 15 bucks. Look at that whole thing shaking like a truck. All right. I've been smacking this thing with a shovel on the hopper there. Doesn't put a dent or a ding in it. And don't be afraid to take this damp clod material and just smack it on there, break those clods up. You're not going to hurt this baby. I slowed the feeder down a little bit so I can try to keep up with it a little better. It seems to be treating me a little better that way. I seem to be able to keep up with it better. Now I got that feeder door closed a little bit. I like that big hopper. If you throw the material up there at the top, it's got all that way to classify before it hits, ready for more dirt, before it hits the bottom, to give the chances of the gold to fall through there into the box there. Look at that, heaping shovel full, overflowing shovel full. It just handles it like a champ. That's a fat lizard. He probably wants an ice cold beer about now. It's getting near 100. There. Still going. And did this over here. I want to show you real quick. The nice thing I like about this S with these bumpers that transfers the vibration to the box here. Not only do I not have to come over here and do this, but since I'm one person digging, I close the trap door pretty tight, the feeder door. And most dry washers I've worked with, you have to have those wide open, especially if it's at all damp material like this. But you can see how the vibration helps it to feed through that smaller hole. There's many ways you can control this machine for one guy to work it dry, work it wet. I'm really loving the flexibility this machine offers and its capacity. This was a longer run. I've been trenching down the side of our original trench down this way. This side, and a lot this side. And going to the bank a little bit. And this thing is just eating material. The tailings I've been spreading them out, almost filling that whole crater size of bigger than a car there. That has all come across those riffles. Whew. All right. Pat's down there with the small royal, and obviously this doesn't happen. This is rare, but we got a couple more nice pieces, and it took a lot of hard work to find weeding. I went through a lot of different claims, sampled them, went all over the state, sampled claims, sampled. Got this claim sampled. I've spent a lot of money and gas coming back and forth and everything, and a lot of sweat to sample and get on this one little area. The funny thing is there's the inside bend there. This is a straight shot, and there's another bend. And this whole area in between, it's like it was ignored. And now I'm on the outside bend, and it was ignored. They kind of hugged that bend there, didn't do anything along here. And that's been worked on the inside tight bend there, but everybody neglected the outside bend and into that bank over there. When you look, that looks like it used to be old river channel. So, all right, here's the gold. I'm sure we got over a gram worth of just nuggets already. We'll get these on the scale when we get home, but check these pieces out. Oh. Oh my gosh. And like I said, having such a big dry washer that can handle that damp material better. Thanks, Adam, My Break for Bedrock, for suggesting that. I should have got one a long time ago, but look at that piece there. That's probably about 0.3, maybe 0.4. There's a 0.2, 0.3. Oh man, lots of nice little chunkies in there. All right, I'm gonna rest up here, and there's some BBs. Got these awesome nuggets today, guys. Oh man. Like I said, I could have never have already worked all the way down to where I'm at now. I probably, if I took a standard dry washer, I'd be stuck over in here and just got that done. But I'm gonna move 4 times the material today. Whew. Okay, breaking up here to, that's one pile from one run. And then here's multiple run in here, a few teardowns, but look at these tailings from today. So I shoveled them away from the front of the dry washer. They span from over there to over there. All this has come across this riffle tray today. Jeez. And that's just one guy. Like I said, Pat was working the mini royal dry washer, sampling in different places. He got a little bit of color here and there, and wow. So I'm getting ready to rake all this down and metal detect it real carefully. But there was a couple things about negative things about this dry washer, the S series, on forums I read. And one of them was that these did not seal behind the riffles. Well, you can see they used a special rubberized silicone material and welds all across there. Nothing can escape down through there, all the way down. And then people were saying it's hard to get the tray into the box. And I discovered a little trick here. I think if you just slide it up this matting will bunch up in there. So what I do, put this pretty far in there, way up towards the back there, and then lay it flat and push it in, and it goes right in. All right, good day though. This thing is a beast. All right, we're back off the dusty trail. Made it home. Amy's making tacos. But that 151, it worked me. All right, let's see. Check this out, hon. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. That is impressive.
Well, let's get I'm really curious. So we're up to a 0.6, our largest nugget. Let's hope this is 0.7. Maybe. Oh man, there's a couple good ones, a few good ones in here. Wow. Nice Arizona nuggets. At 151, and I would have found these with either dry washers, but the thing is, I couldn't have moved near the material and worked my way up the stream to where, or down the stream to where these were laying. I would have packed up and left already, especially with as damp as the material was. Oh man. Let's just do that one, that one, that one. Those 4 pieces and see what we're at with weight. We'll dry them off here on this paper towel real quick. And of course, there's some other chunks in there, but it's probably 0.3 or so right there, but nice gold. All right, come on, 0.6. Hey, come on. All right, big nugget from today. I don't know. I'm thinking it feels like 0.5, but let's see. Maybe 0.4. Didn't get our 0.6 today. The next largest one. Sorry about that glare from that light up above, guys, but let's put all these on there at once. Did we get it? We're not. Whoa, almost a gram in just nuggets.
Wow.
Remember, every time we've been in here and we put all the nuggets out, we've gotten around 0.7 was the best so far. But if we were to add that, we'd be well over a gram. Get that, guys.
That's awesome.
All right, and we're getting ready to send. I've got another piece like this of, look at that, from A&B Prospecting in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Nice specimen with a little nugget stuck on the end of it. Arizona gold. So I got a piece like this. I'm getting ready to send Midwest Jeff. I've been talking to him out there. He's got a nice channel. Goes detecting. He's got a great high banker with gold hog matting. And I'm getting. Unfortunately, they didn't have any gold bags made up, so I got to wait to send your package, Jeff. But give me a little time, and we're going to send you one of these. And also, if you know about our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, we're trying to get up to 1,000. Got the solid 1 gram nugget, other things, lots of gold in there we're adding to all the time. Jason from Flower Gold Wizards, beach cons, loaded with lots of fine gold in that. And now we're going to add this beautiful, beautiful Arizona quartz specimen to the giveaway as well. So this is getting bigger and bigger. And if you guys are checking us out for the first time, please subscribe. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give this away to one of you. I can't wait. So, yeah, I wish I would have got that 151 sooner. We'd probably have a lot larger pile of gold right now, but what a great day. Whew! All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for watching.